do you believe? So I know you've known him, so you're not surprised by what's going on.
Absolutely not. He's a man of faith. Deion is a man of God. And you won't find a better motivational speaker, leadership guru in the world. He can motivate anybody. I mean, Deion, you know, right, could sell sand on the beach because if he believes in something, and it's really the power of faith. He calls it I believe, we believe, but it's really faith and it's really the Bible. If we believe all things are possible and he's going to work for it. He believes that faith without works is dead. He believes in preparation. He believes in execution. He believes in motivation. And he wants people to not just believe in themselves in terms of football, but in terms of their dreams, in terms of their goal, in terms of business, in terms of going back to school, in terms of health. He really wants people to believe that with God, with hard work and the power of faith and the power of positive thinking and belief in yourself, literally that all things are possible. And so I've seen him take kids who didn't believe in themselves. I mean, he's been doing this for 20 years. That's what people don't know. Right. He's been coaching kids for a long time. People see him now, but he's been building this for over 2 decades.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to wrap this up. I know you got a busy day ahead, but just lastly, I guess, what does the future look like for Deion? I mean, obviously, we don't know what he's going to do and how long he's going to stay. I mean, that's really irrelevant right now, but just the ceiling is just so high for this man.
Yeah, it's interesting you said that. We just had a conversation about that yesterday. And what I do know is what he said, rather. He doesn't see himself as an NFL coach. People have been saying that, throwing it out there in the media. I don't see that. He's been very adamant that he loves coaching young people. And when you're trying to coach millionaires, trying to motivate them, it's hard to motivate people who've already arrived. And so I don't think he will ever do the NFL. I don't. And honestly, based upon what he told me yesterday, he's so happy in Boulder. And I think he's really, because it's such an unlikely place. And to go into a place of Nick Saban retired, it's Alabama. You've already had legends there with Bear Bryant and Nick Saban. To go to these other places that are already established and have become perennial powerhouses, I think he wants to go to a place to establish his own legacy. Why go to a place where they already have statues of other people and go and create your own identity? And I really, I don't know what's going to happen, but right now I know he loves Boulder. And right now I believe he wants to create his own legacy. But whatever he does, what I do know, he's going to win wherever he goes. You'd be crazy to bet against Deion Sanders because he's won wherever he's gone. He's been successful wherever he's gone. And because of his faith in God and faith in himself and faith in people and the ability to build proper teams, he's going to win wherever he goes.
And you have a son, so a D1 son that plays sports. I mean, this is just a great guy that you would want your kids to be around, correct?
Listen, if you want a young man to be raised the right way, who's going to be honest with them and love them like they're his, he's seen it all. He's vulnerable. He's transparent. He will share with them his victories and his vices, his successes and his struggles. And he's going to teach them about life. He's going to prepare them about life. He believes in ministering to them holistically, whether it be not just athletically, but educationally, emotionally. He wants them to be prepared to be productive citizens, whether it be in the NFL, whether it be persons who pursue the business marketplace, good fathers, good husbands. He wants to build solid men who become productive in society. And he's doing it. And you got people who believe in him, who've been with him. Some of the kids have been with him since they were 5, 6 years old. Their parents, because he brings a family. For him, it's a family. You don't just get the kids, you get the entire family. And once he walks into your household and sits down and talks to grandma and your daddy, your auntie, your uncle, and shares some chicken with you, it's family. It's not just recruiting that kid to come play for his school. It's recruiting because he wants to have a family. He wants to make that kid who left high school a grown man. As a kid in Warner Robins that I've been talking to him about, and Houston County, as a matter of fact, that he I just been telling this kid is so awesome, and he's already thinking about the family, and I'm excited about to see what's going to transpire to have some Middle Georgia representation out in Colorado in 2025. So we'll see what happens, and I got my fingers crossed because I'm always representing Macon in Middle Georgia, and we can get that kid from Houston County out in Colorado. I think it's going to be real nice.
Yeah, awesome. So when's the next time you're going out there?
I'm going out there again. I'm going out there for the USC game.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to get to the Eugene, Oregon this weekend for the Oregon game, but I've got a service Friday in Virginia, and Sunday I got to be in Macon, and so just the timing of it, I don't think I'm going to be put it off. But if I can, I'll be in Oregon with them Saturday, and I'll be in USC, which is going to be a pretty big game on the 30th of September.
So I know you got the Colorado app. I know it's pinging and you're watching the game all the time. That nature. And you talk to them at least weekly.
We talk. Yeah, probably if not every day, every other day.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we're gonna talk. If we don't talk every day, it's gonna be every day. He takes his faith seriously, and when he's making decisions or something that are critical, he'll run it by me. I mean, he takes his faith. I mean, he prayed as much as I do, if not more. And he believes that I'm his pastor. And he wants to, he's very adamant about having a team around him, with the same way he would do his doctors or his CPA or his attorneys, or his manager. He has me a part of his inner circle. And when that's a critical decision he's making personally or through business or even about the school, he's gonna call me and ask me to pray about it. And we've become, I'm just not his pastor and spiritual leader, but now he's one of my, if not my best friend. And he feels the same way. So we're gonna talk all the time because he some things he can't talk with his staff about, his coaches about. So when he's trying to make a decision, so he gets me to pray for him, and so I pray for him all the time. And because he's got so many attacks, so many people want to see him come down. I've never seen so many people want to see a man fail. People that they've never met, based upon what they see on TV, they have no idea. And things that he could say that could alleviate some of what people thought when he left Jackson. But I just told him, keep it classy. Try to keep it classy as possible because just keep moving forward. And because people take clips out of context, they don't understand. So sometimes it's like this, your friends, don't need an explanation, and your enemies don't deserve one. So sometimes if you're at peace with what God is telling you to do, and you just got to move into it and walk into it and let the chips fall where they're made. Because one thing is for sure, you can't please everybody. What I do know is this: you look at his track record, he's always been a winner. Ask his teammates. All of his teammates will tell you he's a wonderful teammate. So to play in two professional sports leagues all those years, you don't hear negative stories about him with his teammates. You don't hear it. So to be involved in sports all of that length of time, why do his teammates love him? Why do they still support him? Because of the man that he is.